Good morning, noon, evening or night, depending when you're watching this video. My name is Alegende and welcome back to World of Tanks and the Stronk Strongholds series that continues. This time we are playing in a very heavy team setup. And this is because most of the time with our final battles of the evening we play a little fun battle with tanks for fun, not necessarily to win. So a few of us picked those heavy tank number 6, so why not 4 of them, alongside with a KV2 and a T150. Luckily the enemy team is also pretty heavy in their setup, making this battle a little bit more even. However, you will see that it will get uneven very quickly. So right here the light tank goes in too soon, just peeking over the ridge would be better. However, here I make a mistake by not supporting our light tank, our only eyes and mobility in this battle. I should be rushing in a little bit earlier to take a few shots, since I have more than enough HP to spare. Because of that delay, the death of our light tank was guaranteed. But following up right away, when we do rush in with our heavies, the enemies are at a bad position in which they cannot retreat fast enough, with their heavies also too far away to help. So we take full advantage of this misplay, already giving us a kill lead. However, we still need to be careful against 3 KV2s. So the arty strike gets thrown at the dog, so I try to make him stop driving, but unfortunately even the dog is fast enough to avoid most of the arty strike. So here I'm not really able to trade well enough with the dog. Even though I have more alpha damage, he got too much AP, so I will still be at the lower end of the trade. So I take a more hull down location, so the TOC has littler chance to actually hit me. And you see this tactic alongside with some support right here. The TOC eventually goes down. So right now it's important not to rush in one by one, even though the KV2 reload is pretty long. If we drive too far from each other, we cannot catch up before they are reloaded. So Davons here makes the correct play and does not fully engage the KV2, making the KV2 go to him and avoiding the shot as long as possible, so I can eventually support him. So right now you think it might be game, however now we get the command to cap, just for the lols. I mean, it's a fun battle after all. It's also funny how the KV2 keeps pretending he gave up a little bit more until we are actually inside the cap circle, where he engages us once more. So The command right now is that Guardian in his KV2 kills the last enemy. However, he doesn't want to push in because the enemy KV2 could be reloaded when he finally crests the hill. And right here the funniest thing happens in the battle. So I instantly knew when his line of fire was fully directed at me, he was able to and wanting to fire. So in an instant reflex I fight back, giving us an eye for an eye, even though you can't get that medal in Strongholds. But it's a very funny finale to a final fun battle. So yeah, those fun battles might be interesting to watch at, but can you actually learn from them? Well, with those unique team setups, there are some learning moments right here, especially for the enemy team who was not locating their medium tanks correctly. Locating them in those gaps in the hill made our push at them very easy because they didn't have support of their heavy tanks. From our side, only our light tank was, well, going in a little bit too quickly, while our heavies were going in a little bit too slowly. Not only with helping the light tank out, but also when making the final push towards those KV2s. We should really have, well, as a entire team, just drive forwards faster or more coordinated. However, it was a win after all, and we did make a very good play against the enemy dog with going in a more held down location. So this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed and learned from it, and I will see you next time. Laters.